Yo! Welcome back to another video here on EMKWAN Review. I'm EMKWAN. Peace and blessings all out there. Hope you guys are well. You are here because you've seen the title and you know that I'm going to be talking about these. These are the Jabra Elite True Wireless Bluetooth EarPods. So let's start off. Back in December, I reviewed the Apple AirPods, and this is just when they were finally released. They're good, but they weren't great for me personally. They have been tremendously successful, very popular, but there are a couple of issues that the AirPods have which I think the Jabra Elites actually deal with much better. So let's start off and let's begin by talking about the design. Essentially, your Elites are going to come in this kind of rectangular shaped box. Now this is around about the same width as an Apple iPhone 7 Plus. Fairly chunky, but it's great because A, you can transport these things around, B, they're also used in the similar way that the Apple AirPod case is used to charge your earpods on the go. There are some hidden LEDs that show up in terms of telling you how much battery life is left in each one of the right and left earpods. You've got a little port at the bottom in which you can plug that into micro USB to charge up, and then you open it up. And once you open it up, you'll see that you have the two earpods inside there. Now this is great because it means that you're going to get an additional 3 to 9 hours worth of battery life when it comes to this, if this is fully charged up. I really like this very much, and it makes using it, there we go, the green light turned on there, very easy and very portable to carry around. And hell, it's not going to be mistaken for dental floss either. Let's talk about the AirPods themselves. So these things are really small. They are very convenient, and the great thing about the Jabra Elites is the fact that once you buy them, you get given a bunch of different accessories. One, you get given accessories to customize the fit when it comes to the earbuds on the end, and then you get basically a range of wings that you can use to give you that further fit inside. And unlike the Apple AirPods, these things are super easy and comfortable to get in. Now check this. Still in there. You've got basically the right side and the left side. Now the right side has two buttons. Bottom one, once you click that, you can pause the track, but also it has this feature where it kind of turns off the music, so you can hear someone talking to you without having to actually physically take the earpods out. Now on the left hand side, you've got basically a volume up button, a volume down button. You can use the volume up button to skip through to the next track, and then the volume down to skip back to a track. You've also got the feature to use voice activation, and particularly on my iPhone 7 Plus, you can use Siri. But there's a bit of an issue here. The Apple AirPods, they have a slight delay, but unfortunately, the Jabra Elites have an even longer delay. Now I do find sometimes when I'm trying to call on Siri, when I've got these on, it can get frustrating. Now sound quality is really impressive. I think the sound quality on these are actually better than the Apple AirPods, and it's quite obvious why that's the case. Number one, once they're in your ear, you get that full kind of... The second thing is the fact that the sound quality just generally on these are better. I found with the Apple AirPods, I had to tweak some of the sound settings to get it right for me, but on the Jabra Elites, right out the box, they are perfect. Another great feature of the Jabra Elites, just like the Apple AirPods, is that once you take the left side out, music will continue on the right. You put it back in, music continues where you left off. However, if you take the right one out, that will then mean that if you've got the left one in, it will pause music altogether. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is when it comes to the Jabra Elites, these are actually waterproof. Now, it doesn't mean that you can go fully submersive swimming with them, but it means that when you go work out and you start sweating, then these should be able to handle those. Now that was one of the issues, the biggest issue that I had with the Apple AirPods. I really couldn't use them in the gym. And when I work out, I sweat a lot, and for that reason, these are perfect. Another thing to note related to that is the fact that Jabra are offering 3 years international warranty with this. They will be covered by Jabra, which is pretty impressive. Another important aspect of the whole wireless Bluetooth earpod is connectivity. I found that for 99% of the time when I had these and I had my iPhone either in my pocket or in my bag, the connectivity was really good. I found that as soon as I take them out of the case, if I had Bluetooth on my iPhone 7, then they would connect flawlessly. It's really cool because you also get with iOS 10 the ability to see the battery life directly from the lock screen, home screen. Another thing that Jabra is touting as being a real key seller when it comes to the Jabra Elites is the fact that they have this included inbuilt heart rate monitor. Now, I'm not a big fan of kind of heart rate monitors because I don't really need them as much, but if you're a fitness workout holic that needs to keep an eye on your heart rate, and you can monitor that directly from the app, and the app will give you your heart rate monitor at a glance. Finally, let's talk about the price. So these, in terms of pricing wise, vary from place to place. A bit more expensive than the like of the Apple AirPods, but when you factor in what you're getting for that price, I think it's well worth it. I've used them, I will continue to use them. I put them through their paces, and I would recommend them to anybody that's looking for that Bluetooth wireless AirPod solution. That's it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember, as always, smash that like button down below. Leave your comments down below, and I will see you in the next video here on EMKWAN Reviews on Saturday. I'm EMKWAN. Peace and blessings.